Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mina, and for today's look I have a super cute fall inspired eye look planned out featuring the new Pat McGrath Labs Motheship 6 Midnight Sun palette. I received this in the mail and I have been dying to just dip into it. So if you're not already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you want to see how to get this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I brought you guys in super close just because I wanted you to really see the detail of this palette. It is beautiful. The shades are amazing. They blend awesome. I already did one eye first because I wanted to kind of see in which direction I wanted to take this look. So we're going to do this eye together. My brows are already done and my eyes are primed with the Anastasia primer. We're going to take this shade right here, which is called Taboo. And we are I'm gonna kind of pat first just to lay down like a guide. But I want to keep it right in the crease. I apologize now if you hear my neighbors, they're super loud. So I received this palette from Influencer, which based off your social media following, they send you out products, new products, to try and to give, you know, your honest review on them. I honestly love it. I have had the opportunity to try some really awesome things from there. So I mean, anybody can sign up. You don't have to be, you know, any type of influencer or anything. They really cater to anybody's lifestyle. And from the ColourPop palette, I am going to dip into this shade right here, which is called Golden Gate Bridge. So I received the Pat McGrath palette for free. Otherwise I probably wouldn't even use it. I mean, because that stuff is expensive. So I feel really blessed to have the opportunity to try it out with you guys. Also from the ColourPop palette, we're going to take this shade up here called Matter of Fact. And this ColourPop palette is actually an Ulta exclusive. So if you want to get that palette, then you have to go get it at Ulta because it's not available on colourpop.com yet. Palette, we are going in right here with this burgundy shade, which is called Vermilion Venom. It has been super difficult to be able to get to come on here and film a tutorial lately. Our baby has been super fussy and very attached to mom, so I haven't had much time to film, or I just haven't had much time to myself lately. And now that he's down for a nap, I am taking advantage of that time. As you can see, I'm only applying that color to the inner and outer corner of my eye. I want to leave the middle blank because we're going to end up cutting that area out with the eye primer, just so that we can really apply our brightening colors down. And now I'm going to take from, again, the Pat McGrath palette, we're going to take this shade right here, and this is called Extreme Dusk. And I'm just taking a little bit of that and I'm just going to build that up lightly here in the inner and outer corner, just to give a little bit more dimension to the look. Now taking our Anastasia primer, just a tiny bit here. We're going to create a halo eye. So just taking that on a little flat brush here. And we are going to blend the edges of that, so that way everything blends together. Like, I just love them. The way they feel are so buttery. Like I said, they're so sparkly, and it's like more than just glitter. Like, look, this is just a few in that gold one. Look at that. It literally looks like foil. And I'm just gonna take that right here and I'm gonna pat that on. And if only you can see how shiny this is in person, like, it is so... And I'm gonna dip, and that shade is called Jubilee. And now I'm gonna dip into Blood Moon, which is that orange copper shade that was right next to it. And this is it right here. Look at that. Freaking pretty. And I'm gonna press that right along right here in between where I was trying to get that blend in. Just like that. I'm gonna take a brush here and just so I can kind of move it around a little bit. And I like to use my finger when using pigments like that because I feel like the oils on your fingers like give it the full effect that it really deserves. So now we are going to do our liner. Normally when I do a thicker glitter and I'm not wearing a liner, I would do that step first. But because I like my wings to always be sharp and not have the glitter in my way, I'm going to do my liner first. And I am going in with the Anastasia liquid liner. And before I get to the wing, I'm actually going to take a makeup wipe right here and I'm going to clean up the edge. And I usually always from the end of my eye to my eyebrow, and that's usually what I'll clean up. You can see the line going from there to there. So not that the Pat Mcgrath shade in Jubilee isn't enough, but I really wanted a fall look that was gonna really pop, so I'm gonna add a little bit more glitter, and this is by ColourPop. This is their loose glitter in shade Or Bust. To get this to adhere to eye, I'm using this, which is called Liquid Sugar, and it is by Eye Candy Cosmetics, and they actually sell tons of glitters, super pretty. I was sold them at BeautyCon, and I love this stuff because it's super lightweight. It literally feels like water, but glitter sticks to it so beautifully. So I'm just literally going to take a drop of that, which is right here. Drippy now. And I'm just taking that on a small little liner brush here. And I'm just going to rub that wherever I want to put the glitter. And I'm telling you, it feels like water. Nothing too heavy, no tacky glues or anything. And then I am going to dip in to the glitter and I tap off, and then I'm just gonna press it wherever I want my glitter to go. And I really do get little to no fallout with this throughout the day, which is awesome because, like I said, glitter gets everywhere. And this has been such a lifesaver, and I'm so happy that I was able to find them. So for face, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Now, it was super difficult to get my hands on this stuff. Like, it was sold out everywhere. And I really wanted to try it out, and I actually really like it. I'm just gonna watch out for them brows. Just like so. So lately I've been dealing with a few flare-ups. It's not that I have acne, but I've been breaking out a lot lately. So we are actually going to be doing a little bit of color correcting. There's nothing here anymore, but I have some redness that I was left with, and we're gonna take by e.l.f. This is the color correcting stick. I'm gonna place it where I have most of my redness, which is here, and then just any of these little dots that I have. Now we aren't going to completely blend it out, because then it's almost like, what's the point of using these? And so that was the green one, and now I'm going to go in with this like orangey yellow tone one right here for these dark circles. Just like that. So now that we are all color corrected, for foundation we will be going in with this Tarte face tape. Just taking a few pumps of that on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna apply this everywhere. And I like to apply it with a brush, but I will buff it out with my beauty blender. So you might still see some of the color correcting, and that is totally okay. We still have to conceal. So for concealer, we are going in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I am in the shade Snow because I am white as freak. This, now we're gonna put it anywhere that we want to look brighter. My stomach is growling, y'all. See, I decided to come film instead of eating when I should be eating while the baby's sleeping. And so I like to stop right before I'm going to blend out my under eyes, because I like to make sure I have my setting powder ready, because as soon as I blend out the under eye concealer, I like to put some setting powder right under my eyes to prevent creasing, because mine will crease super quick. So I always like to make sure I have it ready, so that way once one eye is blended out, I'm dipping into that powder and placing it there. So I'm very quick about this part. Now that that is so now that that's blended out right away, with just any side of the beauty blender, probably not the side I'm still blending out with, I like to dip in, get a lot of powder on there, and I like to press that right into the under eye concealer area. For me, it just works out better. It lasts longer throughout the day. When I set my under eyes right away, I like to kind of cake it on there. Just like that. Gives it such a smooth finish and a long-lasting effect for me. Okay, and for highlighter, we're going in with Ofra. This is the Rodeo Drive highlighter. So just like to take that and right here at the tip of my nose, I like to hit my forehead just above the brow a little bit. Up here, obviously. And I like to bring it up just a little bit so it's getting the sides. My chin. We like to look shiny. Then what I like to do here is take my Morphe setting spray. Spray the face so that way everything doesn't look so powdery. Go in with my blending sponge and just in certain areas there. Press it into my skin, let it dry down. So now I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here from the Pat McGrath Labs palette, and this is in the shade Astral Solstice. Now this shade is super pretty. Like, let me show you. Look at this. And just a little bit of this on my finger here. Putting that on my nose. Oh my gosh, look at that. And we're gonna get right here, like the higher points of our cheeks. Now this might be too much highlight for you, and that's okay. But a sister likes to look moist. And I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit with my highlighter brush. And the lipstick I am going to be using is by Dose of Colors, and this is in the shade Truffle. So I'm going to take a second for that liquid lipstick to dry down before we place a gloss over it. And I'm going to take that second to talk about my giveaway that I am having right now on Instagram. So very simple to enter is, for one, you obviously need to be following me on Instagram. For two, you need to like this picture right here and comment tagging 3 of your besties. And third rule is you just need to be subscribe to my YouTube channel. And on my last video, which is this one right here, comment what your favorite liquid lipstick is. Doesn't even have to be liquid lipstick, it could be any lipstick. What your favorite is, what favorite shade it is, whatever. Those are things you have to do. There are also a few other things you can do to get some extra entries, but head over now to my Instagram so that way you can enter that giveaway. All rules and everything are posted on there in English and in Spanish, so please be sure to check that out. So there you guys have it for today's look. It is very fall, it is very chic, it is very snatched, and it is very beautiful. So I hope you guys liked this tutorial, and if you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and comment down below what you liked about it. Next week I will be starting to film my Halloween series. Now I know last year I hyped it up a lot, and then you know I got pregnant with the baby and it was just so much. So this year I am super excited to finally be able to do that. I have a few looks lined up. If you guys have any ideas, then be sure to leave a comment down below of what you would like to see. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.